Hello everyone, I'm recording this video because yesterday I installed Mojo for Python for Mac, and I was trying to see how could I create like a microservice and actually expose this. So this is what I could come up with after reading the docs, and it was like a bit complicated, but nonetheless. So my idea first was to create something like a fast API inside of Mojo, but I was getting like a lot of errors, especially with the decorators and stuff. I just wanted to see if it was actually possible to create this, like expose a microservice on the internet. So what I tried doing was let's create a socket and then try to receive data from TCP connection and process the data, like have an algorithm that does something and then return something. So what I did was I went to the internet and looked for simple Python code for sockets, and I have the client here. I have a client too that pretty much just sends a different message, and I implemented the server, the TCP server, using Python import module socket. Then I just declare host port. According to the tutorial, we were supposed to use with con and then do that, but I was getting Python object does not implement the enter method. So I pretty much wrapped everything around it while true, and then a try, and then accept, and then everything again. So that's my hacked way around it. So pretty much what I'm doing is I'm receiving data from the connection. Then I can do the data to string. I receive bytes, and if I use to string, and this is actually something from Mojo, because data is a Python object, and there's a to float 64 and to string methods, so I can convert it to string, and then I just want to run my algorithm and have a response. And my algorithm is very simple, so it just checks if the string that was passed has length 10. It returns true if so, and false. Actually, I could just return this. That's it. And I don't even need to worry about it. So afterwards, we get the result, and I was having trouble converting the result back to bytes. So what I did was I created a string called true and a string called false, converted to bytes, and if the result is true or false, create a sendback variable that has the byte representation of the string representation of the boolean. So then I just do let con send all, and then I send back. So let me show you this working. So server, so it's now waiting for connection, and then I'm going to go and run client.py that sends hello world. So client.py, this is 15, which means that the length was 15, but it returned false. And then our client 2 that just says hello, comma, space. So if I go client underscore 2, I receive a true because the length is 10. So actually, this just goes to show that as it is, we can create a microservice in Mojo. So you can expose your algorithm, even if you're like very limited or just it's not comfortable, you can do it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video.